Hello, my friends on YouTube. This is Jerry D from Tennessee. I'm exploring something called, well, actually, I guess this is the next version of Facebook, the metaverse, Horizon Worlds. So let's see what this thing looks like here. So here's a Facebook page, Horizon Worlds Meta. I've never connected to this thing. I thought I'd do the video, and we'll see. I may not be able to. You may have to have one of these Oculus VR headsets to get into it, because right here's a link. We may look at that here in a minute, but it's Facebook's going to turn into, or the next phase of Facebook, they're getting into virtual reality. So they're having a competition for developers. And let's see, it's going to run for 6 weeks starting March 15th. Well, it's already started, and ending on April 26th. The rules of meeting round entering the competition solo or as a team remain the same. Okay, either works as long as you only submit one world or game yourself. So they're having a contest, and I guess they're going to pick the best out of all the games and worlds, virtual worlds that people are creating. So what happens if I go to this link here? Icon image 1. Colored 1, okay. Apps and games support MetaQuest. Log into the account to start it. Okay. Source. No. Let's log in with Facebook. Yeah, continue as me. Alright. Powered by Facebook. Welcome to Oculus. MetaQuest. You see right here. So right here in friendly letters, powered by Facebook. Here I am, my little icon. That icon's 20 years old. Yeah, I was 20 years younger with that picture. By confirming, you agree to the Oculus Supplemental Terms of Service, which supplements the Facebook Terms of Service. And acknowledge that you have read the Oculus Supplemental Data Policy, which supplements the Facebook Data Policy. Continue as a new Oculus user. Your VR profile photo, username are public and will be shared with the apps that you download. Huh, 4-digit PIN. Well, let's go back to the main scene here, and let's see if I can come up with a number. Date your email, send receipts for store purchases. I'm interested in emails about new releases. Yeah, send me some emails. Passwords are saved in your Google account so you can use them. Oh, that's Google trying to save that. Okay, so I'm in, right? So I'm going to close this window. Let's get you back where you can see something here. So we're in here. Headset is required. Alright, that's what I was afraid of. So the next version of Facebook, you're going to interact with your friends and stuff and play games like, you know, things like Farm Bill. It was some kind of like Mafia Wars. Yeah, it's been a few years since I've been in that game, but the Mafia Wars was one I like to get into and mess around with. If I had a little free time to play around with, kind of like stress reduction or something. But it was an interesting thing. You were a mafia guy and taking people out and trying not to get took out, and it was crazy. I've done Farm Bill too. I had a farm, and you know, you grow crops and you have to wait for your crops to grow, and then you have to go harvest your crops, and you might have a horse or two or some cows. You'll have to milk the cows, or you might have some chickens. And Farm Bill was kind of interesting too. It is a fun little game. Probably a very good game for young kids to play around with. So doesn't look like this one. I don't have a headset. I'm not sure how I would capture. I'm not sure how I would capture that. That's something I may want to research, because I wonder if the headsets will allow you to capture the video. Like, it was a trick to try to get the capture video for my I've done a few videos on PUBG, and I had to buy a couple of devices I'd hook up to my iPad and mirror the game to actually catch the video, pick it up with OBS Studio. So I wonder if you can do the same thing with this. I mean, to me, it's a great feature. This would help advertise some of these virtual reality worlds, help get them out there if people can make YouTube videos and stuff about them, about their experiences. Their kids can actually be playing the games, and they could be playing the game like they do on PC games or Xbox games. And, you know, when they're winning, when they're losing, you know, their tactics and stuff. Some people just like watching the game because of the worlds that get created in these games are interesting. The people are very creative to create these games. They have a very vivid imagination, and they're really good at what they do. The games are getting very, very, very good as far as the graphics and the quality of the environments and stuff. Big change from the 80s, where we had block graphics and stuff. We had Pac-Man and Gallagher and stuff like that with the block graphics. You know, very simple, very low res graphics. This is stuff, very detailed stuff is coming out now. But MetaQuest, so let's see. Let's put this out there too. I want to keep this around. And let's keep this. Facebook. You're going to have a Facebook account to see this. It's going to want you to log in. But I think you probably will want to have a Facebook account to use Horizon Worlds. It doesn't look like it's a requirement. You're going to have an Oculus account. So what can I say? I was hoping I could go in and do a virtual thing through a browser and actually go through these worlds. There's one, population 1. Pistol whip. That might be like a PUBG type thing. Beat Saber. Dance Central. That's probably a pretty active game. You'll have to actually be active, actually have to move. Some of this might be better than just a regular, like an Xbox type setups, where you actually, I mean, we're getting into where games where we're going to, you have to move, you have to be active and stuff. It's like a boxing game. So these are Oculus games that you can get into. I was hoping I could just browse through. I was hoping they had like an environment kind of like Facebook. They were giving prizes for this competition for writing the games. First prize is $20,000. Second prize is $15,000. Third prize is $10,000. Nothing to sneeze at, but you better be good at what you're doing for you to get win. There's a lot of competition out there, a lot of people, a lot of developers out there. All right, so Publisher World Select. I want to know where they're publishing their. I want to know where they're publishing their worlds. I guess you have to download the development kit. And I apologize, I'm late. I'm late to the game on this, but I just thought I had some time this evening. I thought I'd jump in here and look. Bill Jam. So, can you not sample this stuff through a browser, through a website? Probably not. You're probably going to have the Oculus. I'd say, yeah. I'd say you're going to have. Alright, so, alright, I want to move on to another one. So, the next version of, or a next version of Facebook is going to be Horizon Worlds. Maybe you play with your phone and the Oculus connected to Facebook.
Oh. Heads up, let's get this party started! Oh. Ah! Heads up, let's get this party started!
Oh, it keeps this. Oh, it's shifting. That's
Heads up. Let's get this party started.
I want you the first one, and then okay. So let's get back. Let's get out of this.
Heads up. Let's get this party started.
Bam. There we go. So Horizon. So they played the first video, and then they went on to a different video for another ad. Let's see what this death run thing is. All right, so you probably need to be in the know for. Probably connect with some of these developers to play some of these games because they're not actually out on the market yet. They just so. Thank you to everyone who tested version 1.0. Okay, so Oculus Guest 2 accessories, upgrade your VR. Okay, I'm going to do a little research. I'm not going to bore you with the research. I want to go to another one though. I think I can probably, I don't know how this is going to work because I may have to turn off. I may have to turn off my camera. Let's start out here with this. It's going to pop up. It's going to tell me, because I was in this earlier this evening. Yeah, please allow access to your camera and microphone so others can see and hear you. Allow camera and microphone. Let's see if I could do this with. Is it going to work? Alright. Choose your avatar. Alright. So this is Doge Temple. Allow. It's either going to work or it's going to complain and say it could. It's looking for devices. This is kind of interesting because they're looking for my camera and stuff on my computer through a web browser. So if you get on the web now, nothing's. You know, you laugh at, if you laugh at people that put these little covers over their laptop cameras. This is a real thing. You can actually get access through a web browser for your camera. Okay, so maybe I have to tell it. Select a camera. Oh, it's probably because let's turn off my webcam. I'm going to disappear here. You don't want to look at my ugly bug anyway. So let's turn this off. It still thinks. Will this work? Scene. Looking for devices. I don't see a pop-up. Microphone. Select a microphone. Bam. No, nothing. Avatar. I like green. I'll pick with green. We'll select that guy. Join space. Name entered. Connect to the charger. To get started, the camera is allowed. Microphone is allowed. Name is entered. Connected to the charger. Connected to the charger. Hardware acceleration turned on. Join space. Okay, it's let me go on. Alright, just like a game. Four arrow keys. So you press WAS or D. Now again, this is I'm going to enter dot DOGE temple TEMPLE.io. This is how you do this. There's the Doge guy right up here on the continue. Alright, so I am in. Let's see, let's look at the display. Let's change this. Bam. No, it don't have my camera. It didn't completely take my camera away. I can come back, but I'm not going to take up the screen with this. Okay, maybe you can see me in here. Let's see what this world looks like. So here's somebody doing some kind of party space Doge temple. Alright, so we'll click on a vacant place to sit at the private table. I want a good seat so I can see something. So let's click here. Am I there? Let's back up. Back up. Here. Alright, now I'm at the table. I can't look around. Turn on the camera. So I've got my camera tied up with OBS Studio. Turn up the music a little bit. Party space, Doge Temple. So the rooms are looking kind of realistic. Oh, did I change seats? I changed seats. I want to be there. Or I can sit here. That's got a good view right there. Alright. So they got a DJ here. He's got a Doge head. He's turning around. When he turned his back, the Doge head disappears. When he's facing forward, he's got a Doge head. Alright. Alright, so there's nobody here, so what kind of settings have we got here? Alright, now we can alright, that'll work. So there's nobody here. So if I click over here by the screen, you see I'm clicking over here next to the screen. There's a little circle. I'm not sure. It looks like it's showing. Alright, let's close this up. Gonna back up. Where's this guy at? Alright, so they've got a DJ. I don't know where that statue's at. Put something in the comments down below. I'd like to know where this is at. It'd be cool if you could like go vacation there or something. Some motel, some resort or something. So we can hang out here and watch a DJ if you want to watch a DJ. Let me drop the sound just a little bit. It's a little loud. Drop the level just a little bit. I think it was a little loud. Sorry about that. So my mic ended up muted. How did that happen? It may have muted my mic. Alright, so let's get back in here. We're back in the room. Alright, let's explore. Alright, can I go up this way? I'm looking at a dog's butt. Let's go back down the steps and I'll show you what I was looking at. The Doge. The Doge. Party space. Party space. 3D virtual spaces. Host stunning online team parties or full-fledged corporate celebrations with the virtual party spaces. So you can rent out this room. apparently you can go into this room and you can have parties. What's this? Accept all cookies. That's fine. Oh, and then there's the DJ. That's actually the guy that we saw the back of his head. So they got a virtual DJ, and that's the guy. You see the statue in the background. That's kind of cool. So they're setting up. This is Party Space is just a virtual. You got this Doge Center. They probably have different rooms. The Doge Temple is probably just one of the rooms. So they're going to have multiple ones where you can have gatherings, corporate gatherings, where you can have your employees all connect in a virtual connection and get together and talk to each other and sit at different tables. So that's kind of an interesting thing. It's the first time I've been into this. I thought I'd just go ahead and go into it and just videotape my experience, record my experience going into the virtual space for the first time. So you could have actual speakers. So you got all these people sitting out here at these tables. You can pick a spot. You saw me pick the spot. So that's kind of a demo. Oh, and you can enter this space. Let's probably not go there today. This is interesting though. This is really an interesting setup. Let's go back in here. Main scene. Let's turn my camera back on. I'm back here. Alright, so I'm going to get back out of this one. So this is if you want to rent, if you want to book something like what are we having? Cold Stock in Knoxville's coming up. Cold Stock is a tech for IT people. Is a tech thing where people. You have sessions on PHP, Perl, networking, HTML, web design, different things. Oh, just a whole list of things they have sessions about. They could do something like this. To have their conference, they could probably do this right here. The only thing I like going to conferences is they feed you. Cold Stock feeds you. It's 2 days and they feed you lunch both days, and it's usually pretty good food. So I really enjoy it. I'm going to this one this year. If you're lucky to be able to go, I'd love to see you out there. But yeah, I highly recommend it. Talked about, there's a guy that come in one time and he hacked Match.com. He went in and showed how easy it was to hack Match.com and hijack somebody's profile. Just different things. So there's hacking sessions, and there's just all kinds of IT related stuff, computer related stuff. If you're a developer, if you're a system admin, you're a web designer, just all things IT, pretty much. So, and they also had kids classes too. They had Cold Stock University where they had high school kids that were good, like making robotics, little robotic models. And I think you had to pay a price for your kid to go to that. It's like a 2-day summer camp thing. And there was another class where they were teaching kids how to write programs. There's different things, and I've not looked at the whole list. I'm signed up to go this year, but I've not looked at the list of the sessions. I need to go back and look at that. But anyway, I'm rambling on. So this is Party Space, party.space on the internet is a place to where you can book a virtual conference. You can have speakers, you can have a DJ, it can be a corporate party where your department gets together virtually and everybody's on top of each other, but I don't know how they work the food. I don't know if we're gonna. It'd be hard to pipe the food down your internet, your cable. I don't know unless they drop ship the food or something. That's the one thing I would miss about that. I do love the food at conferences. A lot of them had to have serve good food. I'm gonna close this though. Let's go back here. Alright, so that was an advertisement. Let's see if we have any more room here, or any more areas I can go visit. So if I go up here, we're in the temple of the Doge. Oh, look at him. Look at him. The Doge dog. That's him. That's the guy. That's the Doge. The Doge coin that made a guy in California, is in California, and become a millionaire overnight. The Doge dog. Doge NFT. On a, yes, the Doge. The Doge. On a piece of the internet history. Oh, that's a pretty nice effect. So you're scrolling as you read it. Yes, the Doge. So that's spinning. This guy right here is spinning as you move it on a piece of the internet history by the Doge. Very amazed. Lo and behold, the finest of them all. The one, the trend center, the original Doge NFT, minted by Asuko Sato, the owner of everybody's favorite canine. Okay, so wait a minute, what did it say? This image represents the early innings of a decade's worth of digital culture. We want you to own it too. Our darling Doge is getting split into billions of individual pieces secured and verified on Ethereum. Okay, so Doge Elisa. Oh my word. This is your chance to jump on the rocket ship. Frequently abort questions. What can humans expect? Doge, please read it out. Or, well, they a very creative website. Very creative website, so let's close this up. Alright, so I'm going to back off of this guy. Back to the Doge guy. Can't see very far up though, limited. Click on this here. What's this going to take me to? Doge Temple Priests. Oh, this is the NFTs that they're selling. The Doge NFTs on OpenSea. Well, that was pretty creative. So this is the art that they're selling. Doge Shaman, Doge Sync, Doge Red Zen, Doge Confucius, Doge Nun, Master Doge One, Doge Blue Zen, Doge Anubis. So they just took the dog symbol and they're making different. Offers. No offers yet. Holding the Doge Temple Priest, so NFT grants owners access to our DAO and has an impact on the Doge Temple microverse. So this is like your ticket to get into certain stuff. So there's no price on this. So none of these have 4 months ago. 20 cents, 21 cents. So there was some interest in this one. Doge Shaman. 20 cents. So the average price on these are like 20 cents. I'd say these things will be popular because Doge is pretty popular. Looks like there's a limited number. The Blue Zen is a nice one, and it's got 2 likes on it. I'm gonna give it a like. I'm not logged in, so it's don't want to give me credit for that. 20 cents. Alright. Back off here and let's walk around. So what's this one? Is this the same thing? Product hunt. Doge Temple. Low Tech, we got something for you.
With you. To spend Doge coins, click on the rocket. You will find a Doge piece of art behind the altar. Click on it to admire the entire NFT collection. And remember, do good every day and trust in Doge with all your heart.
Alright.
Greetings, my fluffy friends. Welcome to the Doge Temple. Use arrows to explore this microverse. Click on the Doge cardboards to play Flappy Doge and win prizes. May the fluff be with you. To spend Doge coins, click on the rocket. You will find a Doge piece of art behind the altar. Click on it to admire the entire NFT collection. And remember, do good every day and trust in Doge with all your heart.
Oh my word. Oh, the Doge Temple. That's insane. That's crazy.
Dogecoin is a friend of mine. 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 He taught me how to trade and how to save my soul. He taught me how to praise my Doge and still play rock and roll. The music may sound different, but the message is the same. It's just an instrument to praise his name. Dogecoin is a friend of mine. He's my friend. Dogecoin is a friend of mine. He's my friend. Dogecoin is a friend of mine. He's my friend. Dogecoin is a friend of mine. He's my friend.
And that's the room that we're in. That's insane. That is insane. Metaverse around the Doge Temple. So I like these images, the way they seem 3D and they're animated like that. A lot of these NFTs are like that. Alright, so I'm going to get out of this. Again, I'm just exploring it. I'm not telling you to buy into this. I'm not telling you to subscribe to this. Let's see. So here's Doge Temple. Create. So you can't do anything with that. There's really nobody else here. I wonder if I could get some people to meet online right here on this, and it would actually work. Let's see what this thing is. All right, so yeah, I just realized you got this here, you got this. Let's see what this thing is. Click. Click to take a closer look. Let's click. Let's see what that does. Oh, floppy Doge. Alright, let's see how we can do here. Start. How do I Oh, okay, I got it. I got you. You click on the mouse. Okay. Start. Oh, that's harder than it looks. Alright, this is, I'm not skilled enough to do this. Oh my word. Okay, what does the other mouse button do? Can I even get through the first wave? Oh, oh my word. Oh, see, they're so close together. Oh, you got to keep it centered. Share. Scored 0 points of floppy Doge. There you go, on my Twitter. I want to copy this and I'll put it in the I'll put it in the comments in the video below. Alright, so everyone can tweet it. Alright. Alright, I want to leave this one. Alright, what's this? Same thing? Floppy Doge, yeah. Just hold it. Alright, I'm getting out of this. Alright, so, oh, did I completely close it out? Maybe I did. Let's go to this one again. We're back in. It remembered me. And this time it saw my webcam. Is it because I'm not, well, it knows microphone. Speakers. Alright, I guess that works. Okay, let's join the space. Let's see if this is any different now. Maybe we'll have some people in here. See, I think the DJ's probably just canned. I don't think he's alive. But there's not anybody else here. So here's a quick view of the room again. Let's do something. Let's see. Where are you from? Had an interesting statue in the back. I don't think he can hear me. I'm the only one in the room, buddy. I just thought I'd ask you where we were going. Yes. I don't think you can hear me. This is a video recording that you're playing. All right, I'm going to turn off my microphone. I didn't get an answer. Flappy Joe's, what's his shoot emojis? I don't know how you shoot an emoji. Boom. Guest list. Me without a group. Nobody chatting. I will report on your religion. NFTs. Bullshit. This is not a creativity. Doge. Alright. Where is DJ? Looks like a nice area. Maybe a vacation place. Resort. No reply. Oh, somebody entered their name as Doge. So there's nobody one online. So there's not even anybody sitting and monitoring any of the chats for questions or anything. Take a meta photo. Alright, it was kind of limited. I mean, I think I've done everything I can do. I'm going to close the chat. Close the DJ screen. Okay. Let's see if anybody pops in, see if anybody sees my tweet. We'll hang out for a few more minutes. I'm not going to make it a whole lot longer than what it is. How long have I been recording? Wow, almost an hour. Time flies when you're having fun in the metaverse, huh? So those are advertisements. That's an advertisement to sell. Yeah, sell the NFTs for the Doge Temple stuff. I think crypto's probably here to stay. We shall see where it goes. I think our society is changing. So there's nothing here to look at. There's the moon. Can I go to the moon? Maybe not. So I wonder what I look like if so that looks like a real cardboard cutout for the floppy Doge stuff. That's a game I would get frustrated with real quick. I mean, if you used your arrow keys and guiding through, or maybe with your mouse, moving your mouse around, it does make it more of a challenge. Well, I don't see anybody showing up. If I click on the door, what happens? Nothing here on the big D. I can sit at a table. I was kind of curious to see what people looked like when they showed up here. This being a Friday night, probably not going to be too many people. They're out, people eating out. They're probably going to the movies, watching Netflix, you know, Friday night. I don't know. This could be now, like I said, you could have a group gathering. You could have a church group show up here. It's empty right now. I mean, I could pretty much, if I had my church group right here, if they could all connect right now and just went in and we just kind of hung out and chatted and stuff, you could have a church prayer meeting. You could have a Doge church temple prayer meeting, which I think is a little silly, but anyway, I guess they're just trying to hype up Doge and get people more interested in it, though. And it's done well. Excuse me. It's done well this year. Let me close this sound settings down here. So I think that's a loop video of the DJ. When it cuts down to his hands, it's restarting the loop again. When you start getting, yeah, they're just looping the same video over and over and over again is what they're doing. But it's a neat area. I'd like to find out where this tower or what this statue is. I just don't think it's in the U.S. But anyway, here it is. I would hang out some more if somebody showed up, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time in here. There's not a whole lot going on in here except for the DJ's playing some music, and that's good for background music for having a conversation with people. But the Doge Temple, who would have thought? Anyway, that's what I wanted to do tonight, is get into at least one virtual world. I was disappointed. I was hoping Facebook had one where I could get into in a browser and actually go around and browse in a browser like this one. I did a previous video of Decentraland, which I walked around. It's kind of interesting too. This looks more realistic though. This room, the graphics are more realistic. Look at how the moon, I mean, even the relation of the moon compared to the big statue thing of the Doge. I mean, they've done a real good job. This stuff, to do this kind of work is not an easy task. So I'm sure they're using Real Engine behind the scenes to do this. But somebody's put a lot of work into making this room look really good. So, anyway, there we go. We visited a virtual world. I was, like I said, Facebook Horizons was that kind of Horizon world. Disappointed me. I have to have an Oculus, and I'm not sure if I had the Oculus I could show what the world looks like. So I may do some research on that and see what that's all about. There's a lot of VR stuff that's coming out on the horizon, so the digital world is changing. For sure. But anyway, tried to talk to the DJ, tried the chat, never got an answer. My screen's telling me my mic is muted. Yeah, I know. There's nobody to talk to. The software don't want to hear me talk to myself. So, all right. Anyway, everybody have a good night. Hope you've had a good week. A lot of my stocks are still down. My Shiba is down. The only thing about stocks and crypto, they'll come back up. So I'm just sitting back and waiting. So this is Jerry D in Tennessee. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stock advisor. Just an old man who likes to talk about stocks and crypto, and now we're talking about virtual worlds. This is kind of interesting. I may see if I can find some more virtual worlds. If you guys are interested, please put some in the comments or suggest some for me to visit. I'd like to go visit some stuff. Decentralized, I think I need to go back there because it looked like you could jump to different worlds from it. So anyway, I'm going to let you folks go. I appreciate you checking out my video. This is the Doge Temple. Jerry D from Tennessee, hanging out at the Doge Temple. Maybe if some of you folks want to have a meetup here in the Doge Temple, maybe we can all connect at the same time and hang out and talk and do some stuff. But that's what I was hoping would happen when I sent out the tweet, that somebody would be like, "Oh, let's check this out." But maybe there's other people connected and I can't see them. For you to actually, be able to get together with a group, you may have to pay a price through that website. So anyway, we'll see. This has been fun to hang out and play around, and I love the detail. At the floors, the marble look, the D's, Doge, the gold walls. Somebody did a good job on the design of this. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. You have a good night. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope this next week will be a profitable week. Remember, keep what's real, what's important, your priorities. Keep your lights on, keep food on the table, keep a roof over your head, keep clothes on those youngins. Don't let the youngins run around naked. They'll get cold. I know the weather is warming up, but they'll still get a little cold. So put some clothes on those youngins. You know, pay your bills and this, you know, don't invest anything you can't afford to lose if you get into stocks or crypto. So anyway, and don't just invest because I mention it. Look at it and see what it is and what they're doing. Look at all the facts about the stock or crypto before you invest, and make your own informed decision. But anyway, hope you folks have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bella's got to be right up under me, don't you, Bella? Oh my word. Cloudy day, looks like it may rain. Clouds out over the valley. East Tennessee Valley. And Bella, she's just happy to be around.